I'm here for you if you need help, but I'm new to this too.
Hold on, guys. What's that, Nathan?
I called you because I couldn't hear the meeting with Mr. Mom because you guys were like sticking in and out. And I was like, important to be able to hear you.
Okay. But did you try to get into this meeting, the 9:30 one, or did you just try the 9 o'clock one?
I did both. I did one 8:59 when I texted you, and then I went from that till 9:04, 9:05.
Okay, and did you get the email? They sent another one for 10 o'clock?
Yeah, I see it right now.
Okay. Honestly, Nathan, I don't know. I'm just trying to work with all of you pros to help me figure out how we're going to go forward. Because tomorrow we have to change. I have to get a new everything tomorrow. But one thing that was cool about this morning, I was able to. What did I do? I shrunk down the Zoom and I got on my email at the same time, which is the first time I've been able to.
Hello, Gary.
Hi, Eleanor. I'm sorry for the difficulties. Thank you, Yvonne. I'll take any tiny little victory at this point. So, does anyone have advice at this point? Okay. Well, if we don't have advice yet, I am just going to kind of go over the assignment real quick. And I know you all that were in the 9 o'clock already heard it, but just the assignment that's due on Friday that you all got. Oh, where'd that go now? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's it, right? So don't think you have to do all of it. Pay attention to the directions. You just have to look at all of these teamwork skills. Find the two that you think you might need the most help with, and you come up with a plan for how you could improve in those areas. All right, and it looks like you should be able to type right on it. Go ahead, Andrew.
Could we also have our one-on-ones help us?
Of course.
Okay, just wondering.
So every day, be prepared for the journal prompt. I'll be sending one almost every day unless we have other things that make it where we can't. Okay. So in our 220 meetings, which right now those are still on my schedule, so I'm gonna try that one for 220 today. I don't know what else to do, guys.
Oh, Sherry?
Yes. Go ahead, Yvonne.
So tomorrow you're gonna have all new ID meetings and passcodes for the rest of the month. It's all changed tomorrow.
Well, they said I have to change them, and they said to not do it today because they're trying to let all students get in here. But I don't even know what that means, really. It's like a foreign language to me. It honestly is.
Yeah.
So,
Remember, Sherry, if you need help, I'm always willing to help you.
well, I might be having you on the phone today, Andrew, because I do need help. John seems like he'll be able to be really helpful too. Not sure, Yvonne, where
I'm
you
glad.
are in the process.
He's really useful.
What's that, Pat?
I said John is really useful.
Yes, he is. He's very
Oh, thank you.
Well, I guess if you're going to say that, I better charge up my phone then.
I use beyond 100% of my laptop every day and 100% of my phone every day. I've never done that before where I drained everything like that.
Yeah, it happens easily. I have the same problem with my phone.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so I don't know why we didn't get Natasha at this one. But we were able to get you, John, so it doesn't mean necessarily you had to have a San Juan account. That's not why she's not in, because
I sent her the passcode and everything in a text, so hopefully we'll see her in a minute.
Well, if no one has advice, we do have one last thing in our soft skills packet, which I also said at 9, this is our last week on soft skills, and then we will be moving on, okay? So what I have, since it looks like we have a little time, if you could all turn to page 447, and it says activity 3, more listening skills, which actually we haven't done any listening skills, but this is the page. Okay. So this is kind of a role play scenario. So I need to have two people that can be heard real well. Take
Okay,
Yeah.
two people going to be.
I'll do it.
I wonder who.
Well, Tyler would do it. Andrew would do it. Platt
Yeah, I'm
would-
pretty good. I'm really good with role play.
Let's see. Nathan, do you think we can hear you well enough to be a person? Can you hear Nathan? Everyone on Zoom. Everyone on Zoom.
Do you guys
Can
hear
you,
me?
Yeah,
do you hear him good and loud?
Yeah.
not clearly, but I can hear
Maybe too
you.
loud.
All right. So which two of you, hopefully someone that hasn't done it before, would like to take this role play?
I should take a break.
Okay, I picked Tyler
Okay, but I don't know what page we're on.
on page 447 in our soft skills pocket. Okay. And then who else hasn't done it? Royce, have you done one?
On one what?
A role play. Have you done any reading for me in class
I mean, I have done reading in the past, yes.
in this school year on Zoom?
No.
Okay, then I picked Tyler and Royce today. All right, so I'm going to read the first paragraph. And remember, there's some of that British style language in here, okay? So, Royce, where'd you go?
And misclicked by accident.
Okay. So it says, Arja. Oh, someone else is coming in. Natasha got it. Okay. John, I take it that you helped that happen. Natasha, are you with us now? There you go. Okay, so we're getting ready to do a role play. So it's Arja and Samantha have only recently started working in the office of the newly formed Tatler newspaper. Their duties include taking obituaries, adverts, that means advertisements, wedding announcements, and other personals over the phone for members of the public. Occasionally, people come into the main section of the newspaper to place their orders, etc., in person. 2 days ago, a woman phoned in. Following is a transcript of the telephone conversation. So remember, this is based on using your listening skills, okay? So, Tyler, which one are you taking? Are you going to be the or Arja?
I'll do the caller.
Okay, so then Royce, you're going to be Arja. Are you on the right page? Royce, are you there?
Yes.
So you're taking Arja, okay?
All right.
All right, you two, go for it.
Hello, is that the Tatler?
Yes. Can I help you?
I've lost my hat. Could I put it in an ad for it, please?
Sure. No problem. What is the name?
Name? I'm not sure what you mean. It doesn't have a name.
That's okay. What color is it?
Brown with a white bit around the edges. I had a flower attached to it with a pin.
You, whoever phone is ringing, please.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll just unplug it. Okay, where was I? Brown with a white bit around the edges. I had a flower attached to it with a pin, but that would have been fallen off by now, but might be worth mentioning.
Probably will have. Never mind. I'll mention it. What's your name?
Mrs. Beater?
Right. That's fine. We don't charge for lost and found, so that's free.
Really? That's brilliant. I'm a pensioner, see, and every penny counts. That's why I was so upset when I lost it. I can't easily afford to get another, and it was my favorite.
Oh, then okay. Then I have to go. I have another call coming in. Thanks for putting in. Your ad will be in the paper tomorrow. Bye.
Okay. So the following advertisement appeared under the lost and found section of the paper the next day. Cat, brown with white trim. No name, but might have flower pinned to collar. Sole companion of elderly lady. If found, please contact this office, quoting Mrs. Peter. All right. So looking at the above advertisement and the transcript of the phone call, we're please going to discuss the following questions within your group. So question 1 is, what is the immediate problem here?
She said, Mrs. Peter said hat, not cat.
Yeah, anything else?
And they think it's a cat that's named Mrs. Peter, but that's her actual name.
Well, did they even have the right name at the end? What was her name?
Mrs. Peter.
No, her name is Mrs. Beater. But yeah, they put Mrs. Peter. So they're already not going to get it to her, right? Any other problems you saw right there? Anybody? Okay. So what should Arja have done to avoid this from happening?
She should listen
Okay. What else should she have done?
and got the whole thing right from the beginning. Then off the hat.
Okay. So hold on. And Nathan said something. What was that, Nathan? Hold on, Eleanor, a second. It's Nathan's turn.
I said she should have double checked to make sure she wrote it properly and she wrote it properly.
Okay. Anybody else? Go ahead, Natasha.
Should have been more patient with her.
Yeah, and when you're doing what they call active listening, you kind of repeat what they say to make sure that it's correct, right? Was that ever done in here?
No.
So was this person a very good listener?
No.
Not really.
No, they were kind of in a hurry. They kind of brushed her off, and they didn't ask her to repeat any of it. Anybody else have comments so far on number 2?
Sometimes if something doesn't make sense, you should ask them to clarify. You know, like she said that she asked what's the name, and she said, a name, what? She was confused about that. So she should have gone back and clarified that.
Clarification. I think that's the number 1 lesson of this, right?
Yeah.
Active listening and clarifying instead of just trying to rush her off the phone and go on to the next thing, right?
Yeah.
So what assumptions or conclusions did Arja make? Thad?
Oh, seems like Arja. Well, seems like Arja just didn't really have any type of care for the old woman's ramblings, or else she assumed that the old woman is rambling.
Right. Well, I mean, okay. Anybody else?
She thought that they thought that the elderly lady said that her hat was a cat.
Yeah, that's the beginning of it, right? Okay. And how about even her last name?
It's Peter.
Yeah, they didn't say, usually when you call and make an appointment or something, they'll ask you to spell your name or spell your last name, right? So they make sure they're getting it right. And they didn't ask that. Go ahead, Natasha.
I was just going to say an example. Usually, like what you're saying, because I do like a lot of phone calls, they want you to spell your last name slowly, and they didn't really let her do that, and that's probably, you shouldn't have done that, because you have to say your name.
Should have came back and paraphrased basically everything they discussed, right? So, okay, So your cat is missing, and she'd be, no, not a cat, my hat, right? But they didn't provide that opportunity. All right, so the last one on this is, what do you think Mrs. Beater's reaction was when she saw the ad in the paper?
Confused.
Yeah. Glad I see your hand.
I assume surprised.
Okay. Natasha?
Really upset because the information was probably wrong and she wants to find her hat.
He
Yeah.
probably was like, "That looks really similar to my to my ad.
I don't have a cat, and that's not my name.
That's not me. That's not my name."
Nathan, you have anything to say on that? No? Yvonne? Go ahead, Yvonne.
One thing I want to say. One thing I wanted to say when you're talking on the phone, and if sometimes it's hard to hear on the phone. So if you're spelling if you're saying something and they're not getting it right, like let's say my last name is Mejia, I would say M is in Mary, E is in egg, J is in Jeff. You know, so it's more clearer. So
What do
that's
you call
another thing
that?
they can do.
That. What's the word they use for that? I had to do that the other day. Oh, phonetically. Can you please phonetically spell the last name? That's when you're saying K is for this, and right?
Oh, yeah,
So,
and that's helpful.
I had to think for a second. I'm like, okay, phonetically, which is bad since I'm a teacher, but I did have to think for a second. Then I got it. I mean, it wasn't enough of a pause that they saw anything was missing there, but it took a minute. All right. Anything else we want to say right now before we try to log into our third meeting of the morning?
No.
Morning.
Good job, everybody.
Yvonne, did anyone on your phone there have anything they'd like to say?
Stefan, Jonathan, do you guys have anything you want to contribute?
I think I do. What was the question again?
Well, the last question was, what do you think Mrs. Beater's reaction, what was her reaction when she saw the ad in the paper? And the ad in the paper was all, I don't know if you were able to hear that clearly, but the ad in the paper was really messed up.
I would say she was angry and shocked.
She was in shock.
Angry and shocked, he said.
Yeah, do you think she was happy? How many of you think she was happy when she read that?
Definitely not happy.
Probably felt unheard, right? And unimportant. Go ahead, Plaid.
Actually, I was just gonna say, at least you're doing your best you can.
Me? You talking about me or the people in the paper?
You,
I
don't think ours was even trying.
I really appreciate that vote of confidence because, yeah, feeling a bit inadequate over this. I'm a much better teacher
Yeah, don't worry about it.
live. But, okay, let's all try to sign out of this meeting and sign into our 10 o'clock. And I don't know why. I guess I'm just trying other things right now.
Well, I don't have the email. I don't know where it is.
Can somebody,
Tyler, gotcha.
Tyler? All right, Andrew's going to send it to you.
Andrew, give me one too.
And Nathan, try to sign into this.
We'll do messenger.
Send it to me. You guys send it to me too, Tyler, or whoever has it, because I can try and get the other guys on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
we're Zoom, and that's why I didn't.
Andrew.
I'm going to send it to her.
Andrew, you got Yvonne or
Okay.
Natasha got Yvonne?
I'll do that.
Okay.
Well,
Thank
the
you
reason
for
why
doing
I
that.
wanted, because I was going to try and help Stefan log on and maybe Jonathan, if I can.
Hopefully, you're gonna be helping me later too. I mean, Andrew signed up to help me too. And John seems like he's really got this together.
You had to put me right on the spot.
I might.
So Sherry,
What, Sherry?
What?
maybe we should conference call me, you, and Andrew.
Okay, so after this meeting.
After your next meeting.
Okay, so let's all try to check.
Call me, but see,
And that was one that.
but I also,
What's that, Vaughn?
I also have my meetings with the girls starting at 10:20.
And who's your first one?
Oh, Jordan's not here today, so I won't have Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan's not here, so you have time. Okay.
Okay, so call me when you get a chance, and then I'll call Andrew. So call me when we're gonna do this, and then I'll call Andrew.
Andrew, what time are you meeting today?
It's.
The same as last week.
I think it was 11:20.
Okay. All right, we'll try to do that, and maybe we can get John on the phone too.
Okay.
Who do you have this morning, John?
I didn't receive a schedule.
It's the same as last week.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to do.
Tyler, I believe Tyler is the first one for me.
Sherry?
Yes, Royce.
I'm just.
Look at the Zoom Pick 3. Where is the Zoom ID and passcode?
Is it not on there?
No. It says register in advance.
Yeah, that's what they told me to do. Is you have to log on to your own Zoom. That was my steps right here that they said. So you're supposed to go to your Zoom website, go to your account, log in, type in the email, the meeting ID, and the password. But you're saying you didn't get the meeting ID or password?
I mean, I thought I can use my school account, but I'm just there right now.
Yeah, you're supposed to, but you're supposed to actually log into your Zoom website and not just click off the email that I normally send. I don't even know if that's how you guys usually get in or not.
School account. Just from our school account, I usually use my own account for this.
Well, try both, but that could be a problem because that's the thing we're worried about is that everyone doesn't use the same email, might not be able to get in. So feel free to try your own personal one. If that doesn't work, try your school one. If that doesn't work, work on your homework and we'll call later. All I got.
So I registered. I sent a register. It asked me to register.
Okay, so hold on. It asked John to register, and then what?
And then looks like I got an email. Did you send me an email?
No, I think maybe that's what happened.
Oh, thank you for registering for Project Search. And then I got a Zoom. I got a Zoom code.
Awesome. Okay, so you got to register. You got to log in your own account. This starts in one meeting in 1 minute. So I need to log out here, but that's what it's telling you to do is log into your own Zoom account.
Okay.
And you type in the email and the meeting ID and password comes up, John? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I got to leave this one. Try and start the next.
All right. See you.
Bye.
I'm starting to think maybe my email account is broken. God, everyone is so stupid. Nothing. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. So stupid. I have a fucking account. Why is it making me make a new account? This is fucking stupid.
Because I have a San Juan Zoom account now, or I registered.
That might be helpful. So
Yeah.
Natasha, did that give you the San Juan Zoom account?
Uh-huh.
When you logged into this, did it give you a San Juan Zoom account?
No.
Well, I mean, I figured I registered and I was accepted, or so maybe I'm not, but
Okay.
Well, at least we're
Evan,
trying.
you did a great job. How'd you get in there? What? I can't hear you.
I can hear you, Sherry.
How'd you get in?
I don't know. My email, my account.
Okay. Sounds like someone else came in, but I don't see them here.
How come Andrew's the only one with the link?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean,
Good
I
question.
had to ask Andrew to give me the link.
I don't know. I guess my best answer today is going to be I don't know, but I will try to find out.
That was actually a really good question, though.
Exactly. I really need to know the steps, right? I need to know the steps of what everyone's doing so I can try to find out a way to make it work for everybody. But what I am happy about is we can hear Sam better here than anywhere so far. And I even see that
Time to
smile.
hear
You're
it.
feeling kind of left out, huh, Sam?
Yeah.
Or maybe not
Yeah.
bothered one way or the other.
This
Okay.
is the best I've heard, Sam.
I know. So this one
Yeah.
was just something I just scheduled like I would normally schedule. Right? The last one was my personal room. The first one was regular. The second one was my personal room. And the third one is regular. I don't think I did anything different in scheduling meetings. So, I mean, I still don't have the answers. Okay, why does it say I have 8 participants? Is there 8 of us here? Yeah. Okay. Words of advice, words of wisdom. You know what I would like you all to do? If you could
What?
send me an email and tell me like your exact steps that you took to get into each meeting, I guess. Can we do that? And here's Nathan calling. Hey Nathan, you couldn't get in that one either, huh?
No, my computer is my Chromebook. One of them doesn't want me to get on to the meeting.
Oh, here comes my son giggling. Can you all mute if we're not talking and hearing a lot of background? Okay, so Nathan, what I'm asking everyone to do that's able to get into these meetings is to email me how they got into each meeting. So you that are here, were there any different steps involved in the first, second, or third meeting? Or did you do the exact same thing?
Well, there was a thing where you had to type in your name and email. It was kind of weird.
For the first, second, or third one?
The third one.
The third
Yeah.
one.
That's what we're supposed to have to do now starting tomorrow. So, probably that would be the most important one for me to get the email from you on as to what you had to do. Did you do what I sent you in the email last night? The 7 steps? Is that how you did that? Or you're all just really smart and knew it? You can unmute if you have any comments.
I just did what it said to do.
Okay.
So would I.
Okay.
So for me, the 9 o'clock meeting, I just went on the former meeting that we had used before, and then the second one, I just did the 9:30 link that you had sent us.
Right.
And then this one, so Natasha sent me a link for the San Juan, to register for the San Juan Zoom.
Okay.
And I just registered. I put in my email. I put my name and email.
And that was
I
not a
created an account.
It wasn't, so you just created an account, but it wasn't a San Juan email. That's a good sign, because I'm really worried about our adult side being able to get in if they're saying only San Juan. Go ahead, Natasha.
I'm just saying I did the same thing I did every day. And even if I have to sign in so I can get to Zoom, because if I don't, I won't be able to get to do the Zoom meetings. Okay. It's where I have to sign in and put in the code.
Okay.
And I just did the same thing.
And Royce, is that what you did?
And for me, I just found what I do normally. Find the current one, and then the 931. I just log in as normal. Just the last one is use your email part. Then that's what's new to me, and I just got it normal.
Okay, so that was that 1 through 7 that I sent in that email, right? That was the process you kind of all went through.
The usual one, 9 o'clock, and the 9:30. Just 10 o'clock one was a little bit different.
Okay, because that's supposedly how it's going to look tomorrow. But they also said I have to create new stuff that someone's going to help me figure that out today, because I don't know. Okay, so that's first steps 1 through 7. So Nathan, did you try that?
Looks like it wants to work for me now.
It wants to what?
It wants to work for me now, so I'll see you in a few seconds.
Okay. Sorry. I really appreciate everyone's patience through this learning curve here. But with Sam, I really hope, Sam, when we do this, that we can now hear you every day. That's really awesome. Okay. So.
Yeah.
So you don't need to send me emails in here. Let Nathan in now. Okay. So I guess I'm just going to call all the students that aren't here right now and tell them to go through those steps 1 through 7. Hey there. Nice to see you, Nathan.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to our challenging new world. I mean, I thought our class was challenging enough as it was. Now we got this. Nathan, did you have any questions on the assignments? Unmute. It says you gotta unmute. There you go.
So, on the journal, assignment, I'm just gonna straight up and say I didn't do it because I had a little bit of a hectic weekend because my sister recently just got married yesterday.
Oh, that's exciting.
I was hustling and bustling everywhere, you know, like.
I never assign it to be due on the weekend. So just today, because I'll start most days giving you a daily journal prompt. So throughout the day, you know, you can take notes. It doesn't have to be typed and turned in. I just want you to all be able to discuss it at our 2:20 meetings. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that was the idea of that. Hopefully we'll even be able to discuss it with all this that's going on with Zoom today. But that's the goal, okay? So always try to send it to you. I'll probably usually send it in the morning, but, you know, for example, if it's Monday, I probably will have sent it to you the day before. But it does not mean I expect you to do any homework on Sundays. Just do always give yourselves a few minutes to check your emails on Monday morning. Okay? Because that seems to be when I have more time to do this stuff is Saturday and Sunday. I have some questions. I'm not sure how to do this. When you're all turning your grades in, and by the way, anyone that hasn't noticed, when I make comments, does it come to your email?
It does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I did try to grade everything that I received, but it's kind of curious, except with Natasha and Jordan, why some of them go into the classroom. Like Tyler's, yours doesn't, and you're usually the real tech savvy guy. I'm getting yours from your email when you sent it to me on email, but it's not going into my Google Classroom. Looks like Clad's frozen.
Oh, sorry. I'm here.
That's not your fault you're frozen, I don't think. Unless you have a button that says freeze myself.
No, I don't.
I don't have
It just
that.
happens. It just sort of happens.
Okay, so yeah, I am trying to figure out how some of your assignments are going into Google Classroom and some aren't. Natasha, I know you're an exception here, right? Like, for example, Stefan's, I haven't got any into Classroom, and same with you, Tyler, even though I can find you on email. So I'm just curious. I thought when I gave assignments out of Google Classroom, right, that when you did your work, it would go in there. I don't know. More exciting was how was the wedding, Nathan?
It was good. It actually was a little bit dusty because it was at Loon Lake up in the mountains, but it was beautiful. Like it had a good, like, nice background. But like every time when I looked down, I was like covered up to like shins in like dirt and like dust.
Well, I bet the wedding dress took some abuse.
Oh, it definitely did. I just looked at my sister and I was like, wow, this is quite the wedding.
Well, chances are with wedding dresses, you only want to wear them once anyway, right?
True.
So, so hopefully it's all okay. Does anyone have anything they'd like to say about their weekend real quick before we get out of here? Okay, well, hold on. I saw Natasha's hand. Go ahead, Natasha.
I went somewhere today on the weekend just to go visit a grave, the cemetery.
Oh, how was that?
It was depressing, but I was it was kind of depressing to do that.
It was respectful, and maybe it might have made you feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Clad.
Yeah.
Well, on Saturday I went to a little party with my family and cousins. We were honoring the death of my mom's friend's husband.
Well, that was nice. Are y'all keeping your distancing or not worrying about it?
We don't worry about it. We're family, but we wear masks, of course.
Well, you know that's how well, you wear your mask. That's one of those biggest outbreaks is when they see like big family groups get.
Yeah. We don't get too close.
Okay.
Like close. Like we don't do physical contact.
Okay. And Nathan, I know you prefer some physical distancing over masks, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I do both.
Anybody else want to say something before we head on out of this meeting?
I've got something.
Go ahead, Clad.
What are y'all's favorite design of masks?
I don't care.
You know, why don't I make that as a Zoom prompt?
Boss.
A Zoom. Oh.
Favorite.
That sounds like a good
Anything
idea.
that covers your face.
Favorite design of mask. Well, now here we have Andrew coming in the last second. We'll go ahead and let him in.
Yeah, but I don't care what design such. As long as it's protecting my face and gonna get me sick, I'm fine.
Okay. Well, I know you didn't want one when I was offering them, huh? You want to stick with yours.
That's because I have my own mask.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, stick to his guns.
Hey, Andrew, nice of you to join us. What took you so long?
Let's just say I had a little technical difficulty.
So it looks like, Andrew, this meeting right here is going to look more like what we do every day now, I believe, right? That you're all going to have to sign into your own. So this is probably the most similar we're going to get to what happens next.
So this meeting is it, huh?
I think. I mean, I'm gonna try to keep our 221 regular today, like so that I already have it, and see if that works. Should I schedule another one for like 225 in case it doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Okay. Now
Just to be sure.
I'm trying to figure out what I did different with this meeting, where you all had to go into your own accounts. Maybe that's just automatically happening now. Go ahead, Nathan.
I
Nathan?
was gonna ask, when you mean by usual, do you mean by 10 o'clock or us signing in with our student email?
I mean signing in with your student email, going to your Zoom account, right? And logging in. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, my Zoom won't let me log into my school account.
Why?
I honestly don't know.
Well, that's something we're going to have to play with today. So for all of you that were able to do it, fingers crossed you're going to be okay. But for whoever wasn't, I think you need to practice that today. Andrew, it was the 7 steps that I sent in that email, the top 7 steps. Okay, those 7 came from the district. The steps I put underneath came from me. And that was just because I couldn't have everyone blow me up as I'm trying to run 2 different meetings and stuff. So the top 7 steps were for me from district, and the next one that was like 4 or 5 steps, those were like my instructions.
Hats off to them. No kidding.
So, did you try that?
I will try that. Probably if I'll try to do it on the end of the day Zoom meeting.
Okay. And then Sam, can we not hear you? Is that why you typed, or you just?
Yeah.
Yeah, connection.
I don't want to talk when other people are talking. That's why I typed it.
Okay. Well, we want you to talk. Okay. I take it you have a work shift today, right? Is that why you won't be here at 2:20?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So we won't see you at 2:20. You know, the other problem is I think my 9 o'clock meetings ran out. I think that was the first problem. It's my fault.
Oh.
Because I didn't know that was the first problem. It's my fault. That's too loud, whatever's going on there.
I think that was an echo of you.
Oh, great, because I don't hear my voice enough. I'll hear my
That was
voice.
actually pretty funny.
Now I lost where I was. Oh, so because it looks like they'd all disappeared, but all my 220s were still in there. I'm like, why did they disappear? But probably that was maybe the end of the dates for them. So I'll obviously be playing this game today. If anyone needs to call or email me for anything you need, if I don't answer that minute, it just means because I'm talking with someone else or just let's try to get through it. I have to that minute. How can I mute myself and still talk?
Here we thought that her video was going to improve.
Oh my gosh, everyone is cracking me up today.
All right. Well, anyone that has advice, please email it. And Andrew, these guys all got in, so if you can't figure it out, these are good people to talk to right here.
I just sent Andrew a link, the link that I had. I don't know if that was what he had, but I sent him what I had. So.
Okay.
Did you send it via email?
I did. I sent it to both your emails because I wasn't sure which one.
I'm always active on both, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Mainly my private one too.
So try to sign in if you want your regular way for the 220. If that doesn't work, try to do the new way, the 7 steps. And if that doesn't work, why am I scheduling your 225?
Just in case.
Just in case. Okay. So I'm just
How can you forget that?
oh, my brain is full, and you know, in case you can't tell, I'm getting older. The memory starts to go.
Which
Well, you certainly don't sound older.
Hey, Sherry.
Yes, Natasha.
I think you're doing a good job, though.
I appreciate the vote of confidence because it's not for lack of trying. I just wasn't born with cell phones and stuff like you all were.
And Terry,
Well,
We still had the one on the wall with the cord and all that, right?
Yeah.
yes,
It wasn't quite to the
Somewhere.
old days where it was that one, right, where you just picked up that thing and talked to. It wasn't that long.
Oh yeah.
But it was
Oh gosh, no.
And you have to
phones
turn it.
stuck in walls.
Yeah.
See, my generation, I had both. I was born with, the cord on the wall, but then high school, all the technology started coming out, and then 2000s, 90s, 2000s, then
Yeah, I was
All the
I
cell
was
phones
born
came
January
out.
25th of 2000.
But I always think of the movie Pretty Woman. How many of you have seen that?
I know a song.
None of you seen Pretty Woman? Oh, I love it.
I have.
Julia Roberts. But they're driving around the rich people with their cell phone, and it's like this giant cell phone. But I was born even before that. So, all right. Well, we better end this for now because I know I'm doing a 10:20 phone call with Yvonne, right? And Yvonne's going to hook up, I think, John and Andrew.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Everyone, please work on your journal prompts and start your assignment. Hopefully, it's going to work with your one-on-ones. I know Yvonne's will be fine because she does them on the phone. And I have not even spoke with Sue this morning. So if people can't get on with Sue, maybe shoot me an email and let me know that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
See you all later.
All right.
And I'll see you at 10:20.
Well, you'll...
Tyler, you have my Zoom.
Well, here
Yeah.
you. That is.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. So. Oh man. Maybe I should look at the group chat. Make a copy. Let's get rid of that. What was... Trying to think back. Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but there, that sounds better. Oh yeah, didn't even realize that. Maybe I shouldn't put that. Oops. Oh, come on.
How's it going?
That's good.
So are you got on the call? So are you confused about anything when it comes to Zoom? Because it seems like everyone is very confused.
I'm usually able to figure it out, even if I am confused, but
like you figured it out. So
I was confused why they made me type in my name and email. That was weird.
oh, you mean the when you had to register?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do the same thing. So Sherry was like, talk to Tyler and help him figure it out. But I think you already figured it out because you were on the Zoom call,
Oh.
right? So,
Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused about all of this. So. But I mean, we got on the call, so we're not the ones that are confused.
Yeah.
Right? If we're on the call, then I think we need to talk to the ones that couldn't get on the call, obviously.
Yeah.
Those are the people that are having the problems. Well, are you clear about the assignment?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. Just pick, did you pick two? Was it two? I think you have to pick 2 words and then write 3 sentences for each of them. The ones you picked.
Oh, that must be a different assignment. Are you talking about the journal prompt or something else?
Yeah, the journal prompt. Let me see.
Oh, well. I have it pulled up right here, and it says What is one piece of advice you would give a 10-year-old?
Right. Yep. And then, does it also say it has 3 words or 3 traits?
No, it doesn't
No.
say that.
Not 3, but it has a bunch of words that you're supposed to pick.
I didn't see that anywhere.
Oh, okay. Let me look it up then. Okay. Yeah, what's one piece of advice you would give a 10-year-old?
Oh, that's the team building one. That I see.
Yeah.
Different assignment.
Listed are 10 characteristics that make a productive team member. Choose 2 of the skills. So choose 2 of these skills here. And then write 3 sentences each. Choose 2 of the skills where you are least confident in your abilities and devise a plan of how you can improve. So pick 2 of these that you feel like you're not good at.
Okay.
Which there's only 10. So list 2 of the skills where you're least confident in your abilities and devise a plan. Write a minimum of 3 complete sentences on each of the 2 skills you choose. I'm sorry, if I said pick 3, I meant pick 2. So pick 2 skills that you need to improve on. Or that you feel like you're not good at yet.
Well, where did that list come from?
I got an email to me. You want me to email it to you?
Sure.
Okay. What is your email?
Platts T7641. No, it's a P.
Sorry.
It's alright.
So just let me know if you have any issues with those.
Okay.
Do you feel like it's self-explanatory?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me know if you have any questions.
Okay.
But I think it's pretty easy. I think you'll be able to do it. How was your weekend?
It was good.
Do anything fun or what?
Yeah. It was cool.
Did you just stay home?
No, I was hanging out with my brother.
Oh, cool. Does he live close?
Yeah.
Awesome. Is he older than you or younger?
He's younger.
Oh, okay. I mowed the lawn. That's basically all I did. I felt really tired because last week was really full. You know, I had a really full week. So I basically stayed home with my family, and then we. Oh no, we went to the park. That's right. but it's pretty uneventful. But there's so much smoke out that I don't really like being out in the smoke.
Yeah, me neither.
And it's like the combination of COVID and the smoke, you know?
Yeah.
It's makes you want to stay inside. So it's a pretty bad combination.
Yeah.
All right, well, do you have any questions or you're good?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. Well, let me know if you have any questions with the assignment. And it's due Friday. So
Okay.
you have time. All right. Take care. We'll see you later today.
All right.
Maybe I'll see you tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.